Welcome Outlaws to the Black Gold Saloon. I'm your host, Dr. Holiday. Today I'll be clearing a 10-17. I'm going to be using two 6 stars, right? I'm going to be using Fartooth and Ifrit. There's a decent chance you have Ifrit. So just borrow a Fartooth. My Fartooth, she is M3'd and she does have the module. The first module, the one that raises her attack, which doesn't take damage. Fartooth is great because she ignores physical dodge. We're running Shamare here. Shamare is M3'd. Ifrit's M2'd. Pinecone's M2'd. Myrtle's M3'd. Honeyberry, this one that I'm borrowing is M3'd, but that is not necessary. Both Mulberry and Honeyberry, they have a skill too. It's a burst elemental healing skill. You can use their skill too. Just activate it when the second chaincaster shows up. Myrtle facing left, Courier facing upwards. Activate Myrtle's skill. Have bring out your Catboy facing upwards. You could also use Estelle, the AoE guard. Bring out your medic facing left. Activate his skill. His first skill is really good on this one because there's lots of enemies. And we're waiting on Pinecone. Bring out Pinecone. Make sure to use her skill on the blobs. We do not want the blobs alive because they gain more damage when the machine's around. Ifrit facing left. Alright. And then next we're going to bring out La Pluma facing upwards. Activate Myrtle's skill. And then let's get Matterhorn. Doesn't matter where he faces. Alright. And then let's retreat Courier. Let's bring out Honeyberry facing left. And then Fartooth facing left. Activate Myrtle's skill. Let Fartooth shoot him for just a little bit. Okay, now activate the skill. Alright, let's retreat Myrtle. Medic facing downwards. Stay on top of Pinecone's skill. Let's activate his skill now. When he reaches this area, activate his skill 1. That's okay. That's part of the plan. Alright, doing good. Let's... No, not yet. Okay, when the first enemy is on this square, activate it. Alright, let's retreat the Catboy. Alright, so once he's on this square in the center, bring out Shamara facing left. We're going to activate his skill as soon as possible, as well as Susuro's. We'll just activate Fartooth's skill. Okay, so don't bring a blocker out yet. Alright, doing good. Let's have Courier blocking upwards. Alright, we're hanging in there. Okay, so what do we need next? I think we're doing fine. You just gotta activate Susuro's skill. We can. And let's bring out the doll. Fartooth, Susuro. Watch out for this meter here. Alright, and let's just retreat our defender, or our Courier. Let's bring out La Pluma facing upwards. And then Bubble to the right. Let's finish him off. Alright, we're doing good. And Shamara finished him off. that was excellent. Alright, so let's not get too cocky here. Okay, so let's bring out a Creepy Doll. The Creepy Doll, it reduces their attack actually. It makes these guys weaker. So not only is their defense down, but it lowers their attack as well. Let's activate her Fartooth skill. And let's keep on hitting them hard. You see? Gave her lots of breathing room, huh? Alright, doing well. Fire it off. Alright, so we're still hanging in there. Got another creepy doll that we can use. So we gotta watch out for this meter here. Alright, doing well. Alright, and let's activate Fartooth skill, kill off these swordsmen. Alright, activate her skill again. Let's bring out Courier facing upwards. Alright, we're hanging in there, taking them out. Alright, let's finish him off. Almost there. And there you have it, just in time. Man, that was strenuous. So, okay. So, let me try to recap some important things for this strategy. Okay, so the opener, just your vanguards, right? And then followed by, well, it could be Lu or it could be an AoE guard like Estelle. Estelle's really good. If you're Estelle's E2 user. Now, what else? You have to activate Matterhorn skill. Remember how I said when the gauge for the artillery reaches like the line by the blue box, just activate Matterhorn skill. That's very important that you time it right. It's also important that you're on top of Shamare's and Fartooth skill. And one mistake to look out for is don't bring out a blocker too early. When the boss is like recovering from being knocked out, because the gauge charges are really fast. You want to wait a little while, and then once the cannon is fired, bring out a blocker to block those squid guys on the upper left. So anyhow, I think I covered some of the main things to watch out for. Also, you can use your creepy doll to reduce the attack of enemies. So that way, if you notice I use it, so it helps La Pluma survive. She took less damage and she regained her health very quickly because of that. So anyhow, that's been today's episode of the Black Gold Saloon. And anyhow, Outlaws, y'all welcome back anytime.